Hi, I try and make it short because I don't have much time to wait for this to upload on YouTube with my 3 minutes. So anyway, I am getting a little worried because I am being guarded by a legal guardian through the court, which was forced onto me because of the things that I know. And so this legal guardian, yesterday I tried to offer him a date so we could talk, and he didn't even listen to that. He pushed me down the stairs. Today I went to the doctor and I had myself examined, and so there's I got injured, and I took pictures of it and pressed charges against this legal guardian and for physical assault. He knows about all the things going on in my life and yet does nothing about it. Now, Deutsche Bank also made mistakes together with Social Security Administration in Baltimore and my legal guardian, and I was told that there was a code that was wrong, and that is why I didn't get my money for 2 months, and I was sitting here for 26 days without food. Then I went to Deutsche Bank and I tried to clarify, tried to get to the bottom of this, and because this, they were probably afraid that I might be able to sue them, they closed my account and are now holding my money, which this legal guardian now that threw me down the stairs yesterday told me that it's illegal to hold my money. Yet he does nothing about it, even though I asked him to sue them. And so I'm sitting here without money, without food, and I do feel that it's coming to an end now. I have enough left for to last me through Friday, and I know that on TV I see that people say I have no food, and then the most amazing dishes still can be made when a cook comes in, and not that kind of situation. I am actually telling you the truth because I'm sitting here already for weeks now with too little money to buy food. So I already ate those reserves, and so I just want to finish up with what's open and what needs to be discussed, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. So there's Deutsche Bank that needs to be resolved. They claim they made a mistake with the code, but then that mistake was never fixed. So I'm still getting that money with that same mistake, and so why didn't I get the money back at the beginning and had to sit here for 2 months without it? That's my question. There's another question I have. Daimler in Stuttgart contacted my children in America, in New Jersey, Montvale, New Jersey, to tell them, to tell me to not contact Daimler in Stuttgart anymore. I'm sitting here in Germany, in Bremen, in their largest company, and where they have their largest company, and they couldn't tell me directly. They had to go through my children, and so now my children don't talk to me anymore unless there's global law. This is, they cannot be held responsible because there is no global law, so they can do whatever they want, because my children are in America. I want to resolve that as well. And then there's another issue with Deutsche Bank, which dates back 24 years ago with my dad, who believed in himself and did exactly what now Niels Stolberg is in court for with Beluga. And there's no entrepreneur on earth that is not doing still, right now as we speak, what he's being charged for. Niels Stolberg and also my dad, 24 years ago. My dad died. And then after he died, right after, Deutsche Bank, the company went bust. So they went to my mom, and whatever was in the collateral, he gave his entire property, everything he ever earned, to Deutsche Bank in the collateral. And then it turns out that the lawyer found out that my father falsified my mom's signature. Now, even in Germany, I found out from the police today that document would have been null and void. Still, they acted upon it and took everything from my mom. I want to have that resolved, because what do you think happens in a family where someone loses everything? They're trying to find the guilty one. Now I'm the guilty one, because they found something in papers, where I also received money from this company illegally. I'm very open about this because made me feel like shit. So I feel I paid I paid my dues, you know, in remorse, and I do feel sorry that I did that. And I'm living 100% telling the truth. And of course, someone who's, you know, so stupid to tell the truth all the time is really crazy, right? It must be crazy to always tell the truth when everybody else is lying. And, you know, lawyers are earning their living, you know, lying. So this is one thing. And so, you know, there's some open issues. You know, today my bike was stolen while I was going to the doctor, getting the certificate, you know, the statement for the police, proving that, you know, I got hurt when the legal guardian threw me down the stairs. So I would like to talk about this, bring this out in the open, because there's more that I know. And there's a lot of people in power who do know what I know, and I believe they know the same thing, except they don't want to share it with everybody, and I do, because I'm being pushed, you know, to share it. Janos Kersti was here in my apartment. As you can see, you know, I will put that on your website. It has changed since, and so you left after 2.5 hours after I told you my story by saying, "Seems like you get stuck in a very weak system." Then a few weeks ago, you wrote to me, "Well, I don't really know what was going on with you." Well, you know, if you don't know what was going on with me, what made you say that I got stuck in a very weak system? You know, I find that a little bit, you know, weak, that argument. And I will say I'm sorry for the things that I said to you, because I'm very angry, because I'm being ignored everywhere, and you haven't answered me. And so if somebody ignores me, yes, I do get carried away, but I feel that I overdid it with you, so I'm sorry, and I hope that you will accept my apology so that we will be able to bring this out in the open. And I do know a little bit more than all these issues that I, you know, refer to, which I would like to clarify, because in the end, I would love to find a way back with my children. And, you know, my dream is to move back to America, because this is not my home. This is, I'm sorry, I lived my life in America. I learned right from wrong in America. I love the American people. And I'm sorry to say, I've been treated like shit here, so I want to go. So, you know, you may get your wish, because I'm not getting any money anymore. I have no more food. Everything will be turned off. So, you know, we'll see, you know. My bills haven't been paid since February, so you can do the math of how much time I have left here. I'll be evicted soon, and everything will be turned off. So goodbye, or maybe, you know, you'll contact me, which I hope.